I keep track of my daily habits in a Google Sheet every single day because I'm curious to see how I did at the end of each year. This year, I decided to track 3 things, and they aren't necessarily habits, I guess. They're more just things that I'm curious about. The first thing that I track is how motivated I feel at work every day. Some days are great, I feel motivated. Other days are obviously not so great. I feel unmotivated and tired throughout the day. I'd say most days are just kind of average and in between the two. But at the beginning of the year, I was curious to know how that looked throughout a year period. So that is the first thing that I track every single day, is how motivated I feel throughout the workday. The second thing that I track is how often I get sick. I don't feel like I'm a person that gets sick super often, but every time that I am sick, I always have it in the back of my head that I'm constantly sick. And so I was curious to see how often throughout the year I actually got sick. The third thing is I wanted to track how often I was working out, and if it was a motivated and a good workout or if it was kind of a lazy workout. So I'll show you what I do every single day and how it looks right now. So here's what it looks like so far for this year. Like I said, the first category is how motivated I feel throughout the workday. The way that I have it categorized is the months up here, so January, February, March, April, etc., and then the days of the month down here. I have it color coordinated between green being like a really good day, red being not so motivated, blue just being an average normal day, and white being I didn't work because of the weekend or because I was out of town. So as you can see, I would say the majority of it is blue, just an average day. There's not a ton of green in there, to be honest, but at least there's more blue than there is red. And the PL was for paternity leave that I had for 6 weeks. Similar color coordination here with being sick. As you can see, most of the year I haven't been sick, which has been great. There was about a week in March that I got a little bit sick. Blue is just kind of sick, so just like a stuffy nose and cold symptoms. And then in September, I was sick for like 2 weeks, but it was just kind of sick. I only felt really sick for 2 days, so 2 days out of the year so far is great. Moving on to my workouts, if I had a really good workout, it's green. Blue means I went, but it wasn't a super motivated workout. It was just kind of lazy. Orange means I did a cardio workout, so I either did a run or a bike ride. And red means I didn't go at all. So as you can see, this one's pretty scattered. It's kind of hard to tell which one I've done the most of, but that's how it looks for these 3 categories that I track every single day. You can obviously do whatever category you want to. I just picked these 3 options because they were the things that I was most curious about. It's a super simple thing to do. It takes me probably less than a minute every single day to track this, and it just helps me see how I've been feeling throughout the year. Hopefully this is helpful. If you have any questions, let me know, and we'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye-bye.